Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. So xAI is making some big waves this week as they are planning on making the biggest AI compute cluster in the world, and by a lot, and have just made the largest founding round in history. And Elon is predicting that AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, could come as early as next year, and combining that with Tesla's humanoid robot, I think we are closer than ever to witness the Singularity. But if you think this sounds like a doom scenario, well, it could also be us entering a new era of abundance. Humanoid robots could be one of the key enablers to solve our climate crisis. So if you think Tesla should just focus on their EVs and batteries and not the robot because it's not in line with their mission, well, I think you underestimate the impact a humanoid robot will have. Tesla's robot could be the most important piece of the puzzle to accelerate our transition to a sustainable future. So let's check out why I think Elon Musk companies are on the cusp of solving something remarkable. And let's dive right in. xAI made a record-breaking Series B founding round, yet another milestone for Elon Musk. xAI has announced their monumental Series B founding round of $6 billion, making it the largest founding round in history for any B or A series. This staggering figure reflects the immense faith investors have in Elon Musk's ability to transform xAI into something extraordinary, and a founding that Tesla would probably not have been able to do themselves, so also a good showcase in why xAI is not working against Tesla, but is going to help Tesla. Now valued at $24 billion, xAI's current valuation is more than half of Twitter's valuation when Elon Musk acquired it. Back then, many doubted the wisdom of his purchase, predicting Twitter's demise. Yet not only has Twitter or X thrived, but Musk's new venture has also achieved the most significant founding round ever. Additionally, xAI's AI system, Grok, has seamlessly been integrated into X, showcasing Musk's relentless pursuit of innovation. As always, betting against Elon Musk is a risky proposition. In their announcement, xAI stated the funds from the rounds will be used to take xAI's first product to market, build advanced infrastructure, and accelerate the research and development of future technologies. One of the key infrastructure products xAI will undertake is constructing a supercomputer with 100,000 specialized GPUs. This machine will be at least 4 times larger than the biggest AI cluster in existence today. While Meta has more GPU clusters, they are not solely dedicated to an AI system. xAI's focus is clear. This will be the largest AI specialized clusters in the world. Dubbed the Gigafactory of Compute, this massive project is expected to be operational by fall 2025. Musk previously mentioned that Grok 3 would require 100,000 H100 GPUs from NVIDIA, and it seems he is on track to realize this vision. This enormous compute gigafactory aims to help xAI catch up to well-established and better-founded rivals like OpenAI and Microsoft, who are also planning similarly sized AI chip clusters. The challenge now is to find a suitable location with sufficient power. Likely around 100 megawatt is required, given the high energy demand for these compute clusters. Remote areas known for their power availability are becoming popular for AI data centers. And knowing Elon, this gigafactory will likely incorporate a lot or solar power and Tesla's Megapack batteries, making it one of the most energy-efficient compute clusters globally. Tesla's ongoing work on their first-of-a-kind data center also means that Elon has the necessary knowledge and technology to create something truly remarkable with this gigafactory of compute. And as Elon wrote on X, join XAI if you believe in our mission of understanding the universe, which requires maximally rigorous pursuit of the truth without regard to popularity or political correctness. Indeed, I believe XAI is poised to create something genuinely special. And I think all of this should just get us even more excited about Tesla's future as well, as we have seen how all of Elon Musk's companies are working together. And if you work at one company, you can also help out in another company, like SpaceX helping Tesla with the Octovalve and the Cybertruck, and Tesla employees helping out at Twitter when Elon took over, and SpaceX is using Tesla's electric motors on their boosters, and so on and so on. So I really do think that Elon Musk's companies has a chance to be one of the first to bring humanoid robots and real AI to the market, as XAI will help develop the AI brain that Tesla has already been working on with their full self-driving vision. And I think we would be very close to something that will be very, very powerful and not lagging behind the competition anymore. And I know we are hearing some Tesla investors saying that Tesla should not be focusing on the robot because it's not part of their mission. Well, I would say then they just don't have any clue of the impact a humanoid robot will have on everything. Because Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to a sustainable future, and that is exactly what a humanoid robot could do. According to Rethink X, humanoid robots could actually help with solving the climate crisis as well, and not only getting us to a sustainable energy economy. Tony Seba and Rethink have been very, very good at predicting the future. Most laughed at them and their research back in 2010 when Tony said electric vehicles would become much cheaper and the cost of battery would continue to decline, but Tony turned out to be right and very accurate in his predictions. So when they are releasing research, it's definitely something we should listen to. But Adam from Rethink X has also made some good videos and wrote a book about the disruption technology called Brighter, and also talked about how humanoid robots could help the world's climate crisis, and he also recently made a YouTube video about it. I will leave a link to that down below, where he says the problem is usually that the climate problems just seem so enormous that we don't know how to solve them. But one of the reasons for that is that we just don't have the labor to solve it, or the economy, as labor is very expensive. But that is something humanoid robots will change. So the example Adam used in his YouTube video about it is that if a robot costs $200,000 and can only work for 3 years before it has to be decommissioned, and it works about 20 hours a day, that is over 7,000 hours a year. So that would be a bit more than 20,000 hours in the 3 years it is working. So for a robot that costs $200,000 and works 20,000 hours, that is about $10 an hour. That is about half the hourly salary of the minimum wage in my country. So even if the robot would have an unimaginable price of $200,000 and could only last 3 years, it will still be very competitive against us humans. But the cost of $200,000 is way too high. We all know that Tesla robot will cost less. Elon has said it will be less than a car, and some experts are guessing about 10 to 20,000 when ramped up. We have already seen robots from Unitree in China cost around $16,000. They are of course not very capable right now, but that will change rapidly over the next few years. So imagine if the robot only cost $20,000 and can work for 10 years before it has to be decommissioned. So about 7,000 hours of work a year, that is 70,000 hours of work for $20,000. That is less than 30 cents an hour. And then imagine if robots start building robots. Then the production will just shoot up through the roof. And with the other disruptions with solar and wind and batteries scaling up as well, maybe also built cheaply by robots to make the production of robots even cheaper, as electricity could become very, very cheap, and a humanoid robot could end up cost as little as maybe $1,000 in maybe 10 to 20 years. If that is the case, the cost would be less than 1 cent an hour. It would basically become free, and we would have labor in abundance, as we can just produce more labor. So labor and the cost of labor will no longer be an issue, and one of the many problems with solving our climate change will be gone. So not only will these robots help accelerate the world's transition to a sustainable future, as they can help build solar farms and electric vehicles and mine the materials and much more, but they could also help up clean the planet and help with the climate crisis. No matter if the robots end up costing $10,000 or $1,000, it will still be insanely cheap labor, because we could have armies of robots making reforesting, cleaning up the ocean, or whatever task you can come up with, as we will have almost an unlimited amount of labor with close to zero cost to help us. And robots and AI will also accelerate all the other disruption that is coming, like transport. We are already seeing not only Tesla, but a handful of other OEMs starting to work on getting humanoid robots working in their car factory. But they will also accelerate the energy disruption and food disruption as well, according to Rethink X. So we could end up with abundance of food, energy and labor, helping us with our climate issues. So we should all be rooting for Tesla and the others to make these humanoid robots as fast as possible to help us out of the trouble we have created for ourselves. And of course, with Elon's other companies like SpaceX in mind, the robots could even help us get a colony built on Mars and starting mining the solar system. When we suddenly have labor in abundance, the possibilities becomes endless. So with Tesla, XAI, Neuralink and SpaceX combined human brain power, I think there is a big chance that Elon Musk will be the one solving the humanoid robot and getting us to AGI. And if Elon is right, we could see AGI already next year. Or let's give Elon's prediction a little time buffer and say 2026 or maybe even 27. That is still just so much faster than anyone thought. Ray Kurzweil's prediction looks to become very close though. In 2005, he predicted the arrival of the Great Change by 2029. He actually wrote a book about it called The Singularity is Near. And I think with the speed we are seeing AI learning at right now and the race for building insane amount of compute power way faster than we thought was possible, I think most people are probably starting to think that what Ray said in 2005 probably starts to look very realistic. Or maybe even what Elon said, that we could see the singularity next year. When it will happen, we of course don't know, but I think we are close. Everything is accelerating exponentially in the world of AI and compute power. Remember how Tesla said they will have 100 exaflops of compute power in October 2024. Last year, and it sounded insane, but now they will probably be closer to having 800 exaflops of power, as they have already passed 140 exaflops. And their full self-driving version 12 is already driving close to human level, and they only started training that system 18 months ago. We are no doubt riding the S-curve of exponential learning, and we are entering the steep part of that curve. So hold on, because this rocket is about to take off, and we are about to enter a new era of AI and humanoid robots, and the era of abundance. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.